Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Critical Reactions with your host, Bryan. We're going to be finishing up Special Selections Week this week with a very special selection. I don't know if it's very special, that was just a really nice way to run that sentence together. Let's see, we have a request from Larry Kessler. It says I should check out The Armistice, the Receiving End of Sirens, lead guy from Deer Hunter and his old band, 3 guitars, 3 singers, vocal layers. I'm already on board. Deer Hunter, I'm already on board. Says very unique post-hardcore with some prog stuff. I'm triple on board now. There's no need for any other introductions to this. We need just to get this one started because it has everything that I love about some heavier rock style, metal style music. So let's get into this. Very beautiful opening.
The gross fabrication of pretext could pour, yet still I fall victim.
I like the panning in the guitars.
Just shy of something I could understand. So bristle I pressed on to the sound of the organs, playing the most convincing.
Really weird layering in the guitars. I thought we were really going to go somewhere. Love his singing. Syncopated offbeat hits in the guitar and drums. Love that vocal work.
Forsaken by my limbs sing the hymns of the tyrant in a crumbling pantheon. As inhabitants will raise their fists and bid him to disarm. Struck by the truth is vital to these cause. I spit out hashtag, protected of this casting shell. Give me gravity, give me clarity, give me something to rely
You almost can't even listen to any one thing. There's just so much going on. Yeah, I was like, please don't be over. That sounded like a good ending right there, but please don't be over. Yeah. All right, we'll go out on a sort of. Oh, I thought we were gonna end on that. Go out on a bit of a remix of the intro. Very low vocal part here. Huh. Interesting way to end that. But I did enjoy a lot of that. Like, a lot of that. So yeah, that has a lot of the things that I enjoy in heavier rock style music. We have um, some heavily rhythmic sections, but really strong melody lines. We have melodic layering, counterpoint. We have vocal harmonies and vocal counterpoint. We have cannons in the vocal part in the second chorus. We have a screamed version of the clean line coming through like a beat or two later, on top of the lyrical counterpoint that's going on in the lower vocals. So that part was really cool. And then there's just some really playful ideas with melody and rhythm and kind of marrying the two into, guitar lines that are a bit jagged, a bit syncopated, but still having strong melody to them. We don't just sit on a note and create, rhythms with a note or a couple of notes. We actually write these beautiful melodies that are just heavily syncopated and heavily, rhythmically sharp. So yeah, there's just a lot going on here that I enjoy. Oh, and just dude, the vocalists are gorgeous. The guitar tones are gorgeous. Uh, Even though this could easily, I mean, there's parts of the song that are a little heavier. A lot of the guitar work is still very bright. The timbres are bright. The tones are bright. It's a lot of the song is written closer to the higher end of the guitar, not so much at the lower end. It would not surprise me if this was something closer to standard E, just because there's no need for the lower notes that you would get from down tuning a guitar. So, yeah, so much in here that I love, and I really wish I could talk about anything specifically, but there's just so much going on. It's very difficult to absorb any part of this on a first listen. Much like Invalids from yesterday, there's just a lot of layering going on, and the layers themselves are a bit intricate. And when you have a bunch of intricate layers together, you end up with a song that's just really difficult to take in entirely on a first listen. These are songs that definitely invite multiple listens just to even get a base level understanding of simply what is going on with the instruments, each instrument. It's not one of those repeat listens because now you understand the theme and you're trying to see how the beginning worked into that, or now you know the lyrics and you're trying to see how the lyrics work with the music. Like, even to just understand what all the instruments are doing would take multiple listens. There, like I said, there's just too much going on. If you focus on just one instrument to check out what's going on, you're gonna miss 7 other parts, or I don't know, at least 7 other parts. There's just a ridiculous amount of music going on at any given point in time in this song, and I love that. I love that. It is again, much like Invalids, it's kind of cool we have both of these back to back because there are a lot of similarities I see in some of the music writing and performance. I'm going to, well, see, I kind of assumed from the comment, three guitarists, three singers, that the guitarists are the singers. But I suppose it doesn't have to be true. So maybe it doesn't have a similarity there with Invalids. Specifically, the Mediocre Genius, whatever that song was called. I haven't listened to any other Invalids, so that's like my only point of reference for them. But it is cool to have both of these back to back. There are some similarities, and I don't know. I like seeing connections between bands. Um, but yeah, so just a lot of it's a really dense song. So it definitely takes more than one listen, probably more than five listens for me, even to pick up everything that's going on and to kind of get a complete sense of the song. Or maybe that's a wrong way to word that. To get an almost complete picture of the song. Because even simple songs, I'll listen and on my 100th time I will hear, a random triangle or something that I've never heard before. And just for whatever reason, I picked it up that time. I don't think it's really possible to get a complete understanding of a song um, without hundreds of listens or possibly sheet music or the people who wrote it to talk to kind of understand every single nuance. So yeah, it would take me a few times, quite a few times, to get even anywhere close to a semi complete understanding of this song. And like I said, I love that. It doesn't always work. All right, sometimes this can get really chaotic, and I will say that a couple of the sections in here, even though I enjoyed them, were getting a bit chaotic. It was getting really difficult to understand everything that was going on. Some things were starting to muddy together, um, and I don't know where the blame for that would go to. The mix is very good. The whole song could have been a travesty just due to the layering. Um, so I don't necessarily want to blame the engineer for some of these sections getting a little muddy, but I also don't want to blame the composers, the people who wrote it. It could just be a mix of everything. There is a lot of layering going on. There's a lot of different ideas going on, and it's very difficult to balance that, to make everything seem clear and to make everything seem heard without making everything seem like one jumbled idea. So, yeah, the fact that there were a couple muddy sections is not a concern of mine. It's if there weren't any, I would my mind would be blown and I'd be, collapsed on the floor because it just seems impossible to have this much stuff going on and have it entirely perfect and clean at every point. That's just that would be a phenomenal juggernaut task to handle, both in the writing and in the editing, the mixing. But yeah, so like I said, I don't really have anything specific to comment on here other than the layers are awesome, the vocal work is awesome, and I like the mix of rhythm and melody. And then the mixing, the edit itself is just it's really good. Like I said, this could have easily been a disaster with how much is going on. So yeah, I would really need to give this quite a few more listens to talk about anything else at length. Um, so I think that's where I'm going to stop this one. But don't take my short video or my lack of rambling, the lack of a rant, to indicate any less of appreciation or fascination of this song. It's just that there's so much going on. I don't really have anything specific to talk about other than just general praise about some of the general ideas and techniques being presented here. I will be listening to this some more though because I am not happy with just having a general idea of the song. I will probably have this on repeat 5 or 6 loops today, throughout the day, not back to back. That would be insane. And I promise I am not insane. But I do want to learn more about it, so like I said, I will be listening to it a few more times and try to get a grasp on the song. I feel like I'm stretching and reaching for things, and it's just the song will not let me reach for anything. And like I said, I dig that. It's like a puzzle. More listens equal more pieces equal a full puzzle. Just got to figure out where those pieces go. This is where you guys can hit me up in the comments, though. Let me know what you thought of the Receiving End of Sirens. I had that backwards. Oh, God, it's taken me 16 minutes now. I believe the band is the Receiving End of Sirens, and the song is this Armistice. Okay, so hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the Receiving Ends of Sirens' The Armistice. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, if there are aspects you liked or didn't like, if you enjoyed some parts, it just didn't come together for you. If you didn't enjoy a lot of parts, but the song does come together for you, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's up. Also, you can check out a description box above the comment section. There's some links in there. Maybe you want to check out what YouTube has blocked you from seeing. Links in there to all my blocked videos, as well as, a link to the Patreon. If you'd like to join the Discord community or vote on future themes and bands, that's the place to do it. $1 a month. You get 8 polls, I think, for the month, plus a whole month of chatting with a fantastic community. We talk about all sorts of cool things. So that's how you do that. It's also a like, a subscribe, and a bell button. Hit all three of those things. They help out the channel immensely. And if you're interested in getting notifications about my stuff, they can help you out immensely. All right, that wraps this one up. You guys stay safe out there. Keep being amazing. And have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you choose to watch my videos.